Yo, 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 YouTube, what up? It's your boy, Fingers the Barber. Today I'm here to show you a tutorial on how to do a high skin fade on the sides, low skin fade on the back. It's all gonna blend together. Like, comment, share. Follow me on Instagram, at Fingers the Barber. Let me know what you guys think, and here we go. I got my gold Babyliss FX clipper, making a guideline with the lever open. Temple line in the front, dropping it down in the back. I grab my 3 guard, put it on the clipper with the lever closed. What I'm doing here is debulking. You don't want too much bulk when you're starting to blend down. It's very important to keep the consistency through the cut. As I continue to blend down, I grab my 1.5 guard with the lever closed, just debulking a little more. One guard with the lever closed. What I like to do here is I like to open the lever and close the lever, so this way the blending becomes less difficult at the end of the cut and the detailing becomes a lot easier. I'm a barber that loves to use brush blending. What brush blending for me is a technique used by more advanced barbers where you ride the hair and you're taking out bulk and blending a pre-existing line without creating another harsh line and making the detailing at the end of a haircut a lot easier. And on to the next clip. Grabbing the 0.5 guard, doing a little bit of a feather blend, in and out, lever open, lever closed. You already know, Gold Babyliss FX skeleton trimmers, making that bald line. After the bald line set in, you gotta grab your clipper, lever closed. As you can see, I'm cycling through the lever, opening and closing it to get that bald line out. Make sure when you're taking the bald line out, you get it out evenly and there's no line left behind. I know you guys are wondering why I left this line in the back, but whenever you have a client that has a heavy line weight or a crease in the back of his head, separating the bottom of his neck from his parietal ridge, you have to some way, somehow be able to disguise that so nobody can tell that he has a gap. Specifically, this client likes to get the high skin fade on the sides and the low skin fade in the back, making this a drop fade. I'm going to pass the thinning shears first and then the cutting shears next. When I wet my client's hair, I like to damp it, not fully saturate it, so it makes it easier for me to cut through instead of slippery. If you guys ain't got a pair of cutting shears, I suggest you go online and look for a good pair. These right here are called Sharkfins. My shears are also called Sharkfins. Very, very good shears to cut hair with. I put the number 2 guard on with the lever closed, and I'm just hitting up those little bit of lines that you can still see. When you use the blending shears, it's not going to take everything out. You're still going to have to go over it with a clipper just to make sure the gradients is nice and clean. There's that brush blend technique that I love to use so much. This comes in so clutch when you're trying to take out those soft lines and you just don't want to dig into the crown or dig into the blend too much, giving it a harder line. Trust me, man. You guys should really look into using that technique. It's helped me for over 10 years and it's going to help you guys a lot too. My client asks me for a crop top and tells me that he doesn't want a jagged or a point cut. So he was telling me more of a 45-degree cut. In barber terminology, sometimes listening to the client isn't always key, so you have to make suggestions. So I suggested to him, I'll give him that 45-degree angle cut that he wants, but he's going to have more of a rounder look. And he told me that that's exactly what he was looking for. So I know you really couldn't see it because of the camera angle, and I do apologize for that, but I cut his hair at a 45-degree angle. Man, if you guys ain't got a pair of gold Babyliss FX's skeletons, you need to go out and get yourself a pair. No, I do not get paid from Babyliss for saying that, and no, I am not sponsored by Babyliss. So this is definitely within my discretion. I use other equipment that's other name brands, but you have to give credit when due. And Babyliss, you definitely did your thing with these trimmers. They hit hard. Whenever you're doing a beard, it's similar like an outline. Make sure that C cup is always on point. On top, on bottom, has to be on point. Pay attention to how much detail I put into this beard. I want to make sure this thing is perfect, man, as well as you should. If you ain't making sure your client's beard is perfect, then I don't know what you're doing. But I recommend and highly suggest you do. Remember, detailing is very important. That means if you have to go back and make sure that blend in the beard is perfect, go back and make sure it's perfect. If you have to go back and cut those straggly hairs, cut the straggly hairs. Sometimes you're not going to be able to get all the straggly hairs with the clippers. So this is when you got to take out your scissors and just detail a little bit more. Whenever I do the outlines in the front, I like to go from the middle to the side. Whenever it's the middle to the left side, and then I do the same on the other side, from the middle to the right side. And I always use my mirror as my guide to make sure that that line in front is perfect. My boy John Fresh the Barber asked me the other day, what's your favorite part of a haircut? So I told him, the outline. He said, really? Not the blend? I told him, well, the blend's a good portion of the haircut, but I always feel like that the outline gives it that real crisp and dimensional look. So just blending the hair or make a hair look like it's 2D. When you do the outline, it makes it look more 3D. I'm going to show you on this side because I completely forgot to show you guys on the other side, but I'm using a magic pencil. What a magic pencil does is you outline the outline before you pass the razor. Whenever I do it with the magic pencil, I always brush it in so you can see the different tone between its complexion and the line that I made with the pencil. And what this does is it makes the outline look sharp because it's a different contrast from the actual color of the skin. This is the cut. Tell me what you guys think. Smash that like button, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. It's your boy Fingers the Barber.